Okay, welcome back everyone to another video. It's been a very long time since I've done one of these. You guys pretty much gave me lots of love for this, so I decided to do an updated tutorial on it. So let's just get right into the video. To start, of course, make sure that you have your sensitivity at what you want it to be. I have mine at 0.83999 now that the old Roblox menu is back. And I also have my DPI set to, I believe it's 800, but I have a large mouse pad, which allows me to do a lot of spinning. So once you have your DPI set or sensitivity, because not all mouses have a DPI enabled, or they just don't have that capability, you want to make sure that you have your camera at what you want it to be. So zoomed in with the I button, zoomed out with the O button, because some of our mouses are very sensitive when we zoom in and out, and we can't just get that perfect sense. So what you want to do is use the I and O keys on your keyboard, and this works for both laptop as well, laptop and excuse me, PC. So after you do that, what you want to do is make sure that you're in a position comfortable for when you're Ro-Wrestling, because really Ro-Wrestling is all about luck and timing. There's no such thing as skill, to be honest. It's just how you play. You can either play really aggressive like other people, or you can play really passive like me. I tend to play passive because it pisses people off, and then I get the opportunity to kill them. So find your fighting style. That's what it should be. Find your fighting style and how you like to play. Because really, if you can't find your fighting style and you just try to copy other people, yeah, it may work, but it's not your own style. So really, are you learning anything? Are you getting any better as a person? As a Ro-Wrestler, for that matter? No, not really. So after you find your style and the way that you want to play, and have your camera set up how high you want it to be, you want to make sure that your mouse is in a comfortable position when you're wrestling. Your sensitivity, of course, is perfect. De-lag if need be. Like, there's no shame in de-lagging at all. Sometimes Roblox games can be very laggy, especially when you're at feds like APRW, ECW, DWF. For example, they reach up to like 60, 75 people per server, depending on how many people they allow in. And that can get really laggy, especially with all the parts and then multiple people talking at the time. So that's just what you just want to make sure that you de-lag as much as you can if you really want to. If you can handle the lag, that's fine. Another thing, if you don't want to de-lag though, you can turn your graphics mode all the way down to 1. And this works for both low-end and high-end PCs and laptops. Because there's no shame in de-lagging, and there's no shame in having graphics quality low. Like, the recording right now is making me lag, but because my graphics quality is at 1, I can make do with it. Now, when we talk about latency, what do you think that is? And most people, most of my students would say that's like lag, right? And which it is. It's known as lag between servers, because not everyone is on the same server and same Wi-Fi. For example, whoever starts the server, it makes the region that the server's in. So the server could be in United States, US East, US West, Asia, OCE. It really just depends on whoever starts it. So yeah, like, see, I know that this person right here is a US West person, so I'm tending to lag more, but that's fine, because as well, just by de-lagging and turning my graphics quality down, I'm able to help with that lag. So remember, make sure that you're using all the key functions on your keyboard And yes, laptop can do this as well. Make sure you add a comfortable zoom. And yeah, just make sure that you have fun when you're playing, because being like really stressed out over a match will not get you far at all. In fact, you can be really stressed out and it impacts your performance. So make sure that you're having fun. Like maybe before your match, while you're warming up, maybe listen to a song you like, some music, or just watch a YouTube video. That's what I usually do before my matches. So yeah, find your groove, get into a comfortable zone, and just enjoy yourself, because at the end of the day, this is just a video game and you're supposed to have fun. Now yes, you can be competitive like me and you hate losing, which is fine. Everyone loses, it's a part of the game. Not one person will constantly win. Everyone has lost at one point, and we've all gotten better because of that. Like, see, I just lost because he was the better player. But that just means I need to work more. And that's why I wanted to get these two people, because I have high respect for them. They know how to play the game, they know how to Ro-Wrestle, and they know how to get things done. And while at the same time, they're having fun. They're in a call right now, just sparring. In fact, if anything, I'm the only one taking this seriously because I'm the one who's recording. But yeah, just have fun when you play. Like, that's all you need to do. Like, it doesn't matter who wins or loses at the end of the day. It does, but it really doesn't, because we're all just a bunch of teenagers or young adults who are just playing Lego game. So I mean, just have fun with playing. Now, to get into a more serious matter about this, when you're Ro-Wrestling and you've got the camera set up, you've got the DPI, the sensitivity set up, you've got the angles, you're hitting the angles, which I'm about to get into. In fact, that's the most important thing, to be honest. Angles and something else I'm going to be talking about. When you're Ro-Wrestling, you want to make sure that you're not exposing your left side on your Roblox character. Like, see how I didn't expose the left side, which is right here, in comparison to my right side, which is my clean hand. When you're doing that and you don't expose your left side, it's going to make them harder to hit you, which will cause them to feel as if they need to wrap around you, or they need to do some maneuverability by jumping on the ropes, for example, or going out of bounds, or glitching through the ropes, actually, because there's a way that you can glitch through the ropes that causes you to fling. So really, it's just, again, playstyle, angles, using your environment to your advantage is what really will help you get you far in those top tier feds. So once you get all that down, is just one more thing that you have to do, of course, and it's pretty cheesy, pretty obvious, but you have to practice those tight swings, practice making sure that when you're hitting that person, you're only hitting their torso. Like, when you want those choppy swings, you can't be swinging all about, because then that won't help you get far at all. You want to be hitting those precise body parts. Like, see how I was swinging like that? He was able to hit me all over my body, and I barely hit him because I'm panicking. And we can't be panicking when we're fighting. You need to have concise movements. You have to understand what you want to do ahead of time, because really, this is also a game where wrestling is a game of strategy. How can you best your opponent? By being sneaky, like that. See how I made sure that my angle was correct, and he couldn't hit me. So, that's all. That's really all it is. It's not complicated. I know this is supposed to be an advanced guide, but it's pretty much the same as the original guide I made. You're still doing everything, and I will have things that will pop up on the screen so that you understand what I'm talking about when I say things like press this key, DPI, things like that, and also have some stuff in the description for you to read. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I plan on recording and streaming DWF Mania on this channel because it's actually today in about 6.5 hours. So I hope to see you there, and have a good day, guys.